And now.
Check it out. Feel the rhythm of the bass line. Better feel the rhythm of the bass line.
Welcome back to the Rush Hour Chris and Bev show. I'm your host Chris Brisbane Jr. This is my co-host Beverly McCarty, and we are back. Hey, and where we do go for it on fourth down and do convert. And when it comes to any challenges, we accept the challenge flag. Never punting opinions up here. So that's the one thing we do. We accept everything. If you do have questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. And believe it or not, Beverly, before we get started, let me just say sleep deprivation definitely affects performance, and I am a victim of it. So if anything, I can just say, hey, for anyone, please make sure to get a proper amount of sleep before you do anything. Whatever job you have, get some sleep, then you can do what you need to do. But that's one thing we do have. It's the NFL off season for football fans. I know that's painful, but so we're gonna be talking talking a lot of stuff. The schedule was released not too long ago, so if you haven't seen me and Beverly's schedule reaction video, please go check it out on the channel before you watch this video. If not, that's okay. But we did film it a few days ago, so please feel free to go check that out. It is 100% hilarious, and I guarantee you will not want to miss it. But Beverly, how has it been going since now we're into the NFL offseason?
Well, for me personally, it's been really busy. I know it's for the teams, they're trying to find their way. Everybody's trying to fit in where they, what their role is going to be, especially the NFL draftees. It's going to be, are they going to get more playing time? Are they going to be on the bench most of the time? It's going to be interesting to see, especially where these new quarterbacks, how they shake out on each team.
Yeah, to see if they're and I'm with you, to see if are we going to get a bench, or are they going to be thrown straight into the fire?
Yeah.
So we're just gonna start right away. Before we're just gonna jump straight into our fan questions and comments, and we have two today. So we'll start with our first one. It comes from @It's My Bright Side on Instagram. She's a Buffalo Bills fan. She asked, me and my family are Bills fans and want to know who has the loudest fans, Chiefs or the Bills. So this depends on how you look at it. So when the Chiefs went into Buffalo Bills Stadium, Highmark Stadium, previous season, it was a hostile environment. So I didn't expect them to be that brutal when they were throwing things, especially when
snowballs.
That scared me.
Yeah, that kind of conjured up thoughts of the Philadelphia Eagles fans.
Yeah. So it was like that, but worse. So Bills fans, I commend you. You guys are loud. So you guys are loud, but you're also very brutal and rambunctious to anybody that comes in there.
Yes.
But me and Beverly might be kind of biased. but Chiefs Kingdom, they're just loud, and they're just loud.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's recorded as a world record, 142.2 decibel for the Chiefs fans. So, when you look at the
and I'm pretty sure it's gotten louder since then.
Yeah. So, and there, I looked up information online, and it gave a list of the 10 loudest fan bases, and it was Kansas City, Seattle, New Orleans, Arizona, Green Bay, Minnesota, New England, Baltimore, Philadelphia,
definitely,
and Pittsburgh. So they didn't crack the top 10 of the loudest, but they are loyal and they are loud. So they may not be the loudest, but they are a loyal fan base.
Definitely loyal fan bases, and and if your team didn't make it into that top 10, it's not too late, but I would say the fan base has to get a lot bigger if you're going to make it into that top 10 that Beverly just mentioned. So so you got to have a dedicated fan base.
Yep.
So as far as one, I have to say, the Chiefs one really takes the top and is in the it's in the world record, so you really can't top that.
No. Well, you
And-
got to get it really loud to actually top that, honestly, because that's 142.2 decibels. That's a lot.
So, and I know one day we're gonna make it out there to Kansas City and be part of that. Me and Beverly definitely want to get out there to Kansas City and be a part of that atmosphere.
Yes,
Hopefully
that would
not
be
on
awesome.
a cold day.
No, I'm not a cold fan. Definitely not. Somewhere around 80 would be okay. 70 to 80, 65 to 80.
Oh, okay, so that's like first game of the season, preseason type weather. So
Yeah, I don't want preseason.
no,
I don't want to waste money.
No
on
one likes the
preseason.
preseason games. No one likes the preseason games.
The only reason to go to preseason game, in my opinion, is to try to get an autograph or see one of the players. It might happen more, maybe more likely to.
That's the only reason I think I probably go for a preseason game, because the games don't really count there.
Yeah, that's the problem.
It's a learning experience. But
Yeah.
Our next question comes from it's from at KC Lifestyle Girl. This is Adriana. Who we just had on the show. Please go back and watch that show if you do get the opportunity. It was absolutely fun. So she asked, how can the Chiefs have a successful season? Well, where do you want to start? You got to start by don't do anything crazy off, basically off the field.
Yes, definitely.
Number 2, stay healthy and throughout training camp, because training camp is, I think, started. OTAs and training camp have started.
Yes, they have.
And you got to stay healthy throughout the season and not lead the league in drops. So
Exactly.
those are my big 3. What are yours? So what are your big points where you think the Chiefs can really have success?
I mean, obviously, you're going to have Andy calling the plays. That's great. Let's don't get cute near your own end zone. Let's don't do that again. That was not good. No. So trick plays are great. Just don't do them where fumble causes you to get a touchdown against you. The drops. Keep your eye on the ball. Don't try to turn downfield, look for the hit, keep your eye on the ball, catch the ball, secure the ball, then turn to go downfield. That is huge for young players. I hope we don't see any silly things like, thinking you're tackled when you just hit the ground, try throwing the ball down before you hit the end zone. There's been a lot of that going on other teams have done that.
Ask Philadelphia about that.
Everything silly going on. Penalties. These false starts have got to stop.
Yeah.
Got to stop. Holding calls. There's quite a few holding calls on your blind side. I'm hoping the new guy can maybe he'll be the blindside guy. We'll see. But that Kelsey, don't overuse Kelsey. He's a year older.
You can't abuse Kelsey like that.
Yes. Keep him in third downs, especially third and longs, fourth downs, especially goal line.
Red zone.
At the red zone. Utilize Noah Gray whenever you can, because he's proven himself worthy of that ability. So I would give him, keep the downhill threats with, Hollywood Brown. We got him. We don't know if we'll have Rice at all this year.
Xavier Worthy now.
Xavier Worthy now. So we've got some, down the field run. And Mahomes, he's got to choose when to run, in my opinion. Especially early in the season, the 2 games that are huge, I would say, yes, scramble. Cautiously scramble. In other games where it's not as important, just cautious, very, very cautiously run. And then, of course, you got your defense, pressure not
Yeah,
locked
got to
down.
have that defense locked up.
In Spags, we trust. That was my list. It was a little extensive and long, but that was
Yeah.
my list.
Oh no, it's all the points where the Chiefs need to have locked up, especially in Game 1 and Game 2 of the first 2 weeks of the NFL season. So,
Yes,
and
exactly.
that they have to have that.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
they have to.
so Adriana, so Adriana, those are the main points where you heard Beverly's and mine. Mine is where they just have to really don't do stuff stupid off the field. That's one.
Yeah, that's
And what and just basically what Beverly was going back to, and just really just you got to be able to catch the ball this season. You got to.
yeah. Really just stay the course.
So, but if they have that and they can handle and they do that in weeks 1 and 2, they're going to be a tough team to stop.
Oh yeah, they're going to be in the contention for the Super Bowl pretty much every year as long as they continue to progress and stay where they are at least. No backsliding
And
to stay where they are.
True, and it all credits, and they draft well, which they did draft well this season. So
Very well.
I'm gonna have
They should have an A plus plus.
So that is huge credits to Brett Veach for getting that done. So hopefully we get more next season for the following season. But those are our questions. If you do have any fan questions for me and Beverly, just feel free to drop them below, and we will answer them and get them to the next show. So don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. You'll get notified when our next episode premieres and when we do go live, so that way you don't miss a thing. So we do have, and of course May was Mother's Day, was Mother's Day month, so happy belated Mother's Day, Beverly. And we do have and was Mental Health Awareness Month. So here's a special message from you probably saw the previous episode from tight end Aiden Hurst.
I battled through the anxiety and the depression for about 3 years. Keep fighting, keep going, because as dark as it gets, I promise you, there's somebody out there in your life that loves you and that will support you and will help you get out of that situation.
Well, thank you, Aiden Hurst, for that message. And hey, for those are hey, help is out there. Seek it, and in plenty of options, whether it's through BetterHelp or just seeking help or talking to somebody. That always helps. I know it. I can speak from experience talking to somebody, especially when you're going through something. It definitely helps to voice your feelings out and not to hold them in. So definitely take advantage of help wherever it is available. So now we're going to get to our the NFL season, the NFL schedule that was released, and I have called this "Are you kidding me?" So because I start with the Chiefs schedule, and that's basically "Are you kidding me?" So are you really? So basically, we know what the schedule is. Are you you're giving the Chiefs, the Ravens, and the Bengals right out of the gate. And the schedule makers are crazy.
Yeah. I agree. This year especially.
But Lamar Jackson and Joe Burrow right out the gate.
Yeah. It's going to be a great opportunity.
We all know Burrow doesn't have temper. So
but it'll be a great opportunity for the Chiefs to quiet down some fan bases, hopefully.
Definitely. Because the Ravens, I'm pretty sure they're going to be wanting. They're going to be coming with all, including all the drama like they had from the from that AFC Championship game where they had Justin Tucker right next to Patrick Mahomes practicing. There's going to be some drama like that. But
it's funny to me that the rest of the team is pretty chill.
They're going to try to pull something. I'm not sure what it is.
Yeah, the rest of the team's pretty chill, but then the kicker is causing the issue. This funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see any issues with anybody but the kicker.
Yeah, it is. Why would Justin Tucker do that?
I think he might have thought he was being funny. Honestly, he doesn't even look
But
like a mean
but here's
guy.
the thing.
He was just being silly.
No, he's not.
Mm.
I guarantee his coach probably told him to do that. His coach probably told Harbaugh probably had something to do with that. He didn't say it, but I
Either
know he
him or
probably had something to do with
maybe the
it.
special teams coach.
But the
Maybe
Chiefs,
the yeah.
true, just told him to go over there and just practice in the end zone.
Mm.
And Kelsey was having none of that, so he threw the helmet right away. Said nope.
Exactly.
So
Well, I mean, it's a tripping hazard for Patrick. We couldn't have that. That
true.
takes us out of the Super
Yeah,
Bowl
and he was
contention.
he was practicing. No need.
Yeah.
Don't mess with that.
No. Nope.
But the Chiefs schedule, they have the Ravens and the Bengals. So and here's the thing: the Ravens have lost some defensive players. So this were just like the Bills did. So and like you said with the Bills game, Beverly, their defense is going to be wide open.
Yeah. Yeah. Looking at this, I see a lot of wins. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I'm
Yeah,
not
me
just being
too.
a homer. I'm not trying to be a homer. I think there will be several losses, at least one surprise. I feel like there's going to be one surprise this year. The Raiders were a surprise last year, so I think there may be a surprise this year and lose a few,
Okay.
2, 3. That's my opinion. That's what. But
Okay.
the rest of them look pretty locked down on a lot of them. So that's the good thing. The bye week, really? I
Yeah.
just said it'll probably be early in the year. Horrible timing. And what was it? Yes, week
Yeah.
was it 6? Is that the earliest you can get it? Is it 4 or 6? Is that the earliest? I don't know. It's
And
like they
then
really, really, really hate us.
I think week 6. I think it's week 6.
That's terrible. No, I mean, is that the
They
first
they
time
have
you
the
can get
toughest
it?
schedule. They have one of the toughest schedule. They have some games in there that they'll just squeeze in and try to win, or just
Yeah.
maybe just downplay it, but they'll still win. But I see a lot of wins on this schedule.
Yes. Yes.
But
I
also with that, but also with that, you also have games that are they're popcorn snack games. That week 1 is like only got a few games that are popcorn ready games, like the Lions and the Rams. I'm definitely watching that one. Definitely
down
watching
on
that
that
one
one.
because that's Matthew Stafford going back to Detroit.
I don't know why they keep
And
putting
then
him
you
through
got the
that.
Jets and
Maybe
the
Jared
Niners,
comes
which
on.
is the highlight next to up there with the
Yes.
But I think I know why they're doing this to Matthew Stafford. I think I know why, because they want him
Why?
to get revenge.
Oh. I would like to see him win at home. I would.
That would be great if he had like all his receivers stayed healthy.
Yeah, and he lost Aaron Donald, so I'm not even sure who they picked up for their edge rusher.
You can't replace Aaron Donald. You can't.
That's like
And
he's like Myles Garrett. I mean, you don't replace that. They're
you
generational.
can't.
You know, you just cannot. They're just like, I guess, Lawrence Taylor. You know, some of these
They're
ones
game
who are just
wreckers.
absolutely amazing.
And let's see who the Rams the Lions just got better. I mean, they drafted Terrion Arnold, best corner from
Yep.
Alabama, and now now they still have Aiden Hutchinson. They still got Jahmyr
Yep.
Gibbs.
Yep.
And Amon-Ra St. Brown is now one of the highest paid receivers. So and
Wow. He's good. He is good. So we'll see. I had a lot of those games.
Lions,
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, the Lions are scary now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. You know, of course, I marked off all the Chiefs games. They're all, for me, popcorn worthy. Even if they're going to be blowouts, I don't care.
The blowout ones. So
Yeah, I don't care.
So we do have. I just have one of the highlights next to the Ravens and Chiefs game. I have one of my popcorn games is the Jets and the Niners. That's going to
Of
be.
course.
Here's the thing: you're going to do that to Aaron Rodgers on. Let's see, Monday Night Football at home against the 49ers. at Levi Stadium with everybody back.
I think
So
Goodell loved me for
they
this
re-
one
like,
game at least. I think he loved me for this
yeah,
game at
I
least. That's it.
I can credit if Roger Goodell has something to do with this. Please, thank you, sir. Thank you for doing this
I'm not
because
going to
I
thank you
know
for
what's going to
much.
happen.
I have definitely been on Twitter many years complaining at Roger Goodell for different things that have happened. But yeah,
But this one is
this
good.
game is a good one. This is a good
Yep,
one. It's almost like they
and it's
asked me what game I would like to see, and here it is.
and yep. And here's the thing from our reaction show: they're gonna be hanging the banner that night for the NFC champions. So it's all. Why don't we just say it's like it's already? You're walking into a hostile environment, Aaron Rodgers. You're gonna be watching.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be deafening.
Couldn't happen to a better person, a more deserving person.
Yeah.
He is not my favorite player.
He'll be 41 this season. He'll be 41 this season. So it's gonna be interesting to see how he does against that defense. So
Yeah, I agree.
and also and here's the unwatchable games because me, Beverly, there's unwatchable games where you just don't watch. Here, the Panthers versus the Saints. Who's gonna watch that one?
I'm not watching any of the Panthers games or Saints games. None,
Yeah.
unless the Chiefs.
No.
I'm not watching it. No Bears. I'm not watching
No,
the
me neither.
Bears.
No.
Giants,
I'm not watching
Commanders.
the Bears play.
I have no desire to watch any of those games. I have a lot more free time this year.
Vikings and Giants. Like, really, who's gonna watch? So, yep, I could just completely pass by those games on a Sunday.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to watch any Patriots games. I have no desire.
No. Look, good luck to Drake May if he starts on week 1 or 2, but I just don't see the Patriots as they're not that fan base anymore.
No, I'm going to be watching highlight reels and the final scores on a lot of teams this year.
Yeah, me too.
There'll probably be a lot of lowlights.
But as you know, if you're an NFL fan, if you have fans of these teams, I am so sorry, but they sometimes they got to share CBS and Sunday Night Football and Peacock and all the streaming services that they're on. They got to share this. So I feel sorry for anyone that has to watch these games. So
yeah. I hope they have decent pricing so they can at least go out to the games and enjoy them. Even if they're not great games, at least be able to go out and enjoy those games as a fan base.
Yeah.
They deserve to have a decent price.
So,
they shouldn't have to pay really ridiculous pricing for games that aren't going to be amazingly, great.
Can't give away free tickets.
No, but at least decent pricing.
Good segments of the show that me and Beverly absolutely love, and that is the game day picks section. So we're just gonna jump straight into our official game day picks for week 1 of the NFL season. So here are our official. This is where we're gonna get into our game day picks. So and score predictions. So let's get into it.
Your systems are offline.
Let's start right here with the Chiefs taking on the Ravens in week 1. Here's my thing. I think the Chiefs are going to open up a can on the Ravens again. And I think it's going to be one of those games where we see points go up and Patrick Mahomes is going to start to air the ball out like he used to. Now that he's worthy and Hollywood Brown on that team. And like you said, Beverly, Noah Gray, he did throw a deep ball to Noah Gray in that Jets game last season. So give me not to mention that defense. Chris Jones is back. Charles Omenihu is back. And you got Nick Bolton and Mike Dana. Justin Reed is going to play the game of his life this season. So give me the Chiefs to win this game. And they're going to open up. It's going to be 24. Yep. And 24-17. Chiefs win 24-17.
We're kind of along the same lines, but I got 34-24 30-24 Chiefs.
Whoa, okay. 30-24. So I like that. Whoa, okay. 30-24. So I like that one. So those are our score predictions for the Ravens and Chiefs game. So don't miss that one. So now let's go to the second highlight game, which is the Jets and the Niners. So this is Aaron Rodgers versus Brock Purdy. So I think the Niners defense is going to shut that offense down. So, Fred, I'm looking at look at the guys on defense that are coming back: Greenlaw, Fred Warner, Nick Bosa, Eric Armstead, Travarius Ward. That defense is going to shut them down, and I think the entire offense is back. So give me the 49ers to win this one. It's not going to be pretty for you Jets fans. I'm sorry, but it's going to be 31-10 49ers.
We are so close on that one. You know, Travarius Ward actually went on record saying that Patrick Mahomes was the Chiefs was the best pretty much team. They were the best team after the Chiefs. But that's what he said, that the Chiefs were the best. And it's true.
Yes, they were.
Yeah, it's true. But I have the 49ers winning 28-10. The only reason I didn't have them hanging 30 on them was I think maybe Sauce Gardner may have an interception. It might happen, maybe an interception. So
True.
Yeah, I'm saying 28-10. Yep.
So we're along the same score length almost. We're almost the same wavelength when it comes to the score.
We are like right there almost with both of them.
So this week 1 and week 2. So you've heard me. Those are our game day picks that me and Beverly have. That's for the Ravens and the Chiefs, and the Jets and the 49ers on Monday Night Football. And who also be making his who actually be making his official commentating appearance. That is Jason Kelsey. He'll be calling that game too. So good luck to Jason. Fat Batman himself.
Yes,
is going to be calling that game. So I look forward to seeing Jason call that.
Yes, I do too. That's going to be exciting.
For anyone, so thank you for that is going to be one exciting game. And week 1 and week 2, week 1 games are going to be just thrilling. So tune in, don't miss them, and especially don't miss when our reaction after those. So tune in to when we actually do go live. That way you get notified when we do go live. So wanted to thank everybody. We got Memorial Day weekend coming up. So if you're just tuning into this or when it gets posted, it'll be Memorial Day weekend. So, hey, have a great time with everybody, with your family and friends. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Hit that little bell icon. That way you get notified whenever an episode comes up. So, and for everyone that has been watching, hey, and for Chiefs fans, let's go. This is going to be a great season. Road to three-peat starts now with OTAs and OTAs and training camp, and then preseason, and then before you know it, season is here. So I am Chris again, and we will see you all when we see you all, and tune in when we go live next time. See ya and have a great weekend, everybody.